Hello everybody, I am OmegaReconGaming, and I am playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. So, I beat the story mode, and I also played with friends as well. That's what I've kind of been doing for the past, week or two. I know I haven't been streaming, but I wish I was streaming. But I've been really busy, trying to beat this game, hang out, with friends and, put this game through its paces because I really wanted to give it, the fair review it deserves. So, what do I think of this game? Well, it's utterly amazing, and you need this game if you're a Dragon Ball fan. And if you're not a Dragon Ball fan, I think you'll still love it. If you're a fan of fighting games, you'll love this game. I think you'll love this game. I, myself, am not good at fighting games, but I still like playing fighting games. I love Smash. I love, oh my god. I was just playing it the other day. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. I'll come back to that. Anyway, more importantly, I freaking love this game. I love the story. I love, the characters, but they're portrayed great. Honestly, I think they're portrayed better than in this show, honestly. I mean, first of all, the fact that they nailed them. What makes each character great. Like, every single character. They nailed what makes them great. Even the new ones that they add are great. This game feels Dragon Ball. It breathes, it bleeds, it is what I consider the best Dragon Ball game out of all of them. Every single one. Better than Xenoverse, better than Budokai 3, just Budokai in general. Honestly, it's an extreme step up from ARC's first attempt with the Dragon Ball IP. Extreme Budokan? Whatever. And I liked that game. That had beautiful artwork and great what-if scenarios and stuff, and I actually really like that fighting game for the 3DS, but nobody ever talks about it. But I think it's very underrated, and people should check it out if you have a 3DS. Anyway, it's just so good. It's as it's good as all of my friends told me it was. And when I saw it at E3, I was like, I want to play that game. I'm so glad that this game is good, because I've been burned so many times by bad Dragon Ball games and by bad anime games in general. Actually, it's funny enough, I say that, and I haven't done a lot of anime games. I mean, I've kind of done some of them, like Ruby was, whew, that was bad. The first Xenoverse was, Xenoverse 2 was better. Done Yu-Gi-Oh! That's good. It's one of the very small, good anime games. But Naruto was good. I did Naruto on the show. So, honestly, ARC did an amazing job with this game. They did so many things right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, while I've been praising this game, I do have problems with it. One, the story mode, while good, they need to spread the characters that you get throughout the story a bit more. Like, let me show you how many characters there are. Let's go to the... let me show you just how many characters there are. There are more on the way, by the way. These two are in the DLC, Bardock and Broly. But look how many new, you know, faces that, you know, we get to have. Like, you know, Goku Black is kind of new for Xenoverse, into Xenoverse. Hit, you know. Here's the new character, Android 21. You get her after beating all three stories, you unlock her. You get Goku, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Goku Blue, and through, like, obtaining overall 500,000 Zenny. For Vegeta, it's 200,000 Zenny to unlock him. In the story mode, to unlock these two, you gotta get level 40 with Vegeta to get to him in the story, and to get Goku, it's the same thing. And honestly, you know, both of them are much improved versions of, you know, Goku and Vegeta, and you know, those are all right in themselves. But you know, I like, you know, the special stuff they added to these two. So they're little flares, and that's what each character has. Every character has flair to them. Unlike in Xenoverse, where the difference between characters was minimal movesets, but every character is different and special. While some may be in special, like, classes, like one's a brawler, one's a, you know, the natural types. They have all their special moves and stuff that, you know, make them all great. And all little things that they've done in the anime. Some people have done those, like, comparison shots of, like the manga and, like, how they portrayed in this game. And it's so awesome how much they just match perfectly to some of the shots. There's also, like, the dramatic finishes, and oh my god, there's just so much good, like, oh my god. But yeah, they needed to spread out the characters a bit throughout the story. Like, some characters you will not unlock through the stories. You know, Electronics isn't available in the story. Pit isn't available. Goku Black isn't available. Who else? Kid Buu isn't available. Teen Gohan isn't available. Oh yeah, and Beerus. I can't believe I just kind of missed it. Yeah. But yeah, everyone else is playable in this story. I mean, it's a really good story too. And there's so, like, this game is so much of a step up. It's like a fusion of multiple of the Dragon Ball games, and it's so good. I love the art style of this game. It's so beautiful. It's like, oh my god, it's like they cranked Xenoverse up to, like, 11, and even then that's downplaying it. It's so fucking beautiful. Like, the way in the story mode, there's, like, the effects that they do are just, like, everything. There's so many just little touches that are great. I love the great little touches. Like, even in the training, like, there's, like, stuff to help you out. Like, how many other fighting games, well, now more fighting games are starting to add this stuff in, but, like, the great detail, like, this training stuff is, it's great, you know. There's a lot of stuff you can do. There's, like, combos for each character that you get with, and there's, like, you know, it's great. I don't play many fighting games, so if you're in plenty of other fighting games, I apologize. But in the ones that I play, I don't see them as much. And not as in-depth as this, nowhere near. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff. There's arcade mode. That's another way you can unlock Goku Blue and Vegeta Blue in arcade, in, like, hard mode and stuff. But, you know, grinding the Zenny, you can pretty much get it through the story if you equip the special thing. I couldn't record the story, and that's gonna be another thing that I'm gonna address. Bandai, stop doing this. Stop blocking scenes from your games. It's really, really annoying. Okay? Stop. Just stop it. Nobody likes when you do that. Nobody, and I barely see, if any company does that. I barely see any company do that. And Bandai, I feel like, is the one I run into the most. I play a lot of games, so... it's just infuriating. Anyway. And... yeah, and I really wanted to record the story for everybody, so, and my friends are like, you need a capture card, and I'm like, why should I need to get a capture card for a game that I record so many of these games, why do I need one capture card just for this one game? And, for Naruto, because they block the scenes in Naruto. And they even block the stupid Link events. Like, really, Bandai? Really? Oh, that just makes me so angry, because, like, there's so much goodwill in this game, there's so many little things and great things, but, like, Bandai's just like, no, we can't let them stream this, or whatever, the story, even though people are gonna do it anyway with a capture card, and I never see those videos get taken down. I watched Team 4-Star, in fact, I watched Team 4-Star do the whole story before I even played the game, because I was waiting for Gamefly to send it to me. I was gonna buy it originally, but then I was like, I want to rent it to see if I'm gonna play it after I buy it. And I will tell you, after, I will tell you whether it's worth buying after, or renting, what I usually do. But I still want to go through what I like and what I dislike about this game. Because I'm going back and forth, because there's, as I'm thinking of them, there are positives and negatives to it. So, let's see, what else? The voice acting was on point. There's a lot of times in games, especially anime games, well, in dubs specifically for anime in general, where the dubs just don't try. They pick terrible people, or they pick people who don't match. And that just infuriates me, because, like, the show is so good, and, like, there are people who, who only watch shows in dub, and, that's kind of dumb, but different strokes. I watch in sub and dub. I don't care which. I believe a show can be good in sub or dub. It really doesn't matter to me. And I really it just irks me when I see like terrible dubs, because I'm like, man, what a waste. And it could just ruin anime for people, like a bad dub. It could just ruin it. Honestly, well, I was gonna say it ruined it for Arc 5, but the sub is still just as bad, so. Anyway, so I really like this Dragon Ball game. So I'm gonna do a fight while I continue talking. Yeah. So yeah, like, there's a lot of custom stuff that you can do, so... Oh, I gotta manually pick my... Alright, well, alright, so let's go...
The thing that will send you to your grave is Super Saiyan Blue!
Oh. Anyway, let's see. Who else? Where's my boy Yamcha? Ah, here you are.
Yamcha! Have to show you how hard I've been training.
Let's see.
For the Zero Mortal Plan. Select your fighter.
All right. Let's see. Let's go, Goku.
This is what it looks like to go beyond a Super Saiyan God.
I'd say Tien is,
I'll fight too. This is my chance to test myself. Before creation comes destruction. Select a stage.
Alright, let's see. Let's go World Tournament Arena.
Select the music.
Alright.
It's time to face your opponent.
Let's do this. So yeah, I love the fighting system in this game. It's really, really, really good. And I mean that. It's like the bottom of my heart. I feel it's very balanced. And actually, there's a balancing update coming up very soon.
Today will be the day that we finally settle things, Kakarot.
All right. Super Saiyan God versus Super Saiyan
Note
God.
that I am not good at this game. I should note that.
All or nothing.
So I'm probably going to get my ass kicked.
Get out of my sight! Yes!
One more time. Counting on you. How dare you order me around? This is the end. It's not over yet. One more time.
Hands down.
Useless.
Fucking jerk.
Divine fury.
Take it. Oh yeah!
When the die, get out of the way. I'm not gonna help you next time.
They're buying it back.
Get out of my sight!
Vegeta, let's do this.
Fight it out.
Out of my sight!
Oh jeez.
One more time.
All right. Oh dang! It didn't do the thing.
Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough.
No. Vegeta. All right, Yamcha.
It's my turn.
Even Yamcha's good in this game. They write him really great. Like, oh my god, like.
Don't toy with me.
Get him, Yamcha.
I don't feel like fighting anymore. You best not look down on the great Yamcha.
Yamcha, win.
I love you, Yamcha.
Well, well, looks like you guys aren't as strong as I thought.
I really, really, really like this game.
Select your fighter.
Um,
Android 21. Beerus.
Very well. Give me your best shot.
all right.
Let's do this.
These are all the colors I've currently unlocked for them. Yeah.
Select your fighter.
All right. Let's see.
It looks like I will have to fight.
Let's see, who else?
All right, let's do this.
Who else?
Frieza! Select stage. Planet Nep. Select the music.
Okay, so there's like these special scenes that you can get if you do a certain thing in a certain place. I'm not going to do that because I want you all to check them out on your own time. But they're still amazing and you should definitely try them out, and they're fun as hell and awesome when you pull them off. Every character, I play every character in this game except Ginyu. Ginyu is the only one.
You dare get in my way, not even you will be safe.
It's time for me.
Oh,
Are you ready?
but he's still like he's got a good idea. They got a good idea in mind before him. Still getting used to her. I just kind of unlocked her. Nope.
Here goes! No escape!
Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. There's a nice little thing that, yep, this one. This is what I wanted to do with Vegeta. I was trying to do. Boom!
No more holding back. That was nothing. One more time. This one's on the hop. It's up to you. Freeze up. You gave it your best shot. You did well. Over here.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, no, no. He's losing his potential.
Oh, no.
Please go easy on me.
I love that. That's a more beer.
How about this? Now
Does that cheesy still taste?
How dare you!
Is this the eye in the vacuum of space?
Interesting. Impressive. You did well.
You'll regret this.
I'll help you.
Right. Well, you're
Doing this entire planet to dust.
die.
No.
There you are. Right. You won.
I've had enough.
No!
Prepare yourself.
Now show you a neat trick. Now this.
Get at it. Hello there.
Alright, Frieza. That's it.
Not bad.
I will end you.
You and this entire planet to dust. You're finished.
What? Guess I'll die in the vacuum of
No!
Not over yet. Now this.
worm.
Here we go. Beat me.
No!
I can handle you on my own. Go! Have something there.
You miserable insect!
I have no interest in what you do with this planet. I'll admit you're a bit better than I thought.
Okay, so, yeah. So I'm pretty much just like showing off the gameplay because it's really, really good and it's a lot of fun.
Time to go to work.
What an unexpected thrill.
I used a time machine to come back from 20 years in the future. Select your fighter!
Alright, here, let's go with...
I'm really getting pumped here.
randomize the rest.
Just what I wanted to see.
Select stage! Islands! Select the music!
So, different things happen depending on the character and stage that you can do. And I'm not talking about, like, there's, like if you hit him with a level 3 super, and they run out of health, you can do these really cool things. And they're awesome. And that's what I've been trying to do. That's why I've been, like, trying to build up my key and trying to do, because I want to show him off.
Truly, I have been looking forward to our fight.
This just makes me really sad that Super's over. I mean, we're getting a movie, but I don't know if there's gonna be any more Dragon Ball after that. This may be the last Dragon Ball game that we get.
It's all or nothing!
So.
Take this! Come here. Come here. That's what I want to see.
The one thing this game doesn't have that makes me sad, there's no beam story. But, you know...
Transparent. That's what I want to see.
No!
Better luck. Try to block this. Here goes.
No!
Try to block this.
No!
Fine, I'll just kill you all. Let's go. We'll end you.
It's not over yet.
I know this sounds cheap, but just call me Golden Frieza. Guess I'll give you a fright. We'll end you.
Beat me.
Can't you do any better?
No! Stop it, dude!
Shut you up for good. Adequate.
No!
How'd your wish fall, Frieza?
Can't you do any better?
Boom! 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 I love doing that.
I won't go down so easy.
So yeah, 18 is tied with 19 in this game.
Get ready. You never learn. Try this. Get ready.
I love that shot. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Seriously, this isn't funny.
I've taken up Gohan's torch! Trunks! Win! Enemies can grow stronger too. I can never relent in my training.
So yeah, there's a lot to love in this game. There's a lot of just like, there's a lot of great things. And in the end, it's time for my, you know, I'm gonna go and just talk about some of the other things. So, there's a lot you can customize. You know, like with background and stuff, and like there's character lobbies you can pick from many different, even some that don't even appear in the game, like Jace and, well, all the Ginyu Force are in like his combo things, but like Whis, and there's Hercule, and Bulma, and all, like, you can play as all these, and with different colors and stuff, all that you can get. You know, there's also these cool, like, little Z stamps that you can do. Like, I was watching my friend, and there's a lot of, like, you can unlock a lot of these. And a lot of them are references from the show, and they're really great. I think my favorite one is, like, the Trunks prayer. If I can find it. Can't find it. Where is it? Oh, wait. Yep, it's right here. Where is it? Yeah, it's this. I love it. There's emotes and all kinds of other great things that you can customize for your character. You know, there's the replays that you can watch. Do I have any? No, we don't. They have, in the replay thing, they have an announcer where they talk over, you know, the game. Like, they have the World Martial Arts dude do the commentary over your fight. And it's really great. And then there's Kame House, where the in online mode, this is where you fight in parties. Like your own party. This is where you buy stuff. So let me show you the system. The Zenny you get from the story mode and from fights in the, you know, you use to buy this stuff. So I just unlocked that. So yeah. And then the story mode's over here. And then training's over, practice and training is over there. I forget what's over this way. Just nothing? Is it just a hub thing that you can just... I guess it's just more place for matches and stuff. Or maybe it's something in the future. I don't know. Or maybe it's something on online that I didn't just see. This arcade. So yeah, so... I really enjoyed this game. So I think it's time we give it the game in its points where it belongs. Now... the story and characters. I really enjoyed the story. It did lag in places where, you know, where it was like, you know, where the problems was with, like, they didn't spread out the characters a bit through the story. Like, they spread them out, but not, it needs a bit more spreading. Like, especially in the final one where you only get, where you have 2 characters until, like, most of the way through. And, you know, it's kind of, though, and, you know, my friend made this point to me when he got the game and he beat the story, and then after I watched the story, I made this counterpoint to him. So his point was that the stories don't make sense. My point to him was, the last story is canon, the other 2 are what-ifs. What-ifs from the hero, what-if from the villain, and then the final one is what actually happens. And he's like, and then he took a look at the game again, and he's like, you know what? I could see that. And so that's what we've agreed upon. So, and they're all good. You know, the Link events are good of what I've seen so far. You gotta level your character up, you know, throughout the story and stuff. And there's equipables that you can get, like boosting attacks, boosting specials, you know, boosting Zenny that helps, you know. There's all these great things that you can do, like if you don't, you also, the bosses and just normal enemies can get stronger if you ignore them for too long. There's many good things. I give the story and characters, you know what? I'm gonna give it 3 points. I'm gonna give story and character is usually 2 points, just, you know, but you know what? I enjoyed the characters so much that I'm gonna give them an extra point. Originality. You know what? I think this game is extremely fresh. In my opinion, I was playing this game. It's really fun, and I enjoy it. I'm gonna give it the important originality. It stands out from all the other Dragon Ball games, in my opinion. It's art style. It's great gameplay. It's just great. Moving on to gameplay. Now, this one's tough because while I enjoy the gameplay, sometimes I had some frustrating moments with it when, like, I wanted to launch a super, or, like, I just couldn't break away from a combo. And there's multiple times where I just could not, no matter how I tried, break away from a combo. And it was really infuriating. But I'm willing to let that go, just how much fun I had with the combo. Now, it does get repetitive through the story, and that's, I think, if they would have opted in to swap characters a bit more, and then, like, yeah, throughout the story, then, yeah, it would have been, and once you get a new character, it's great, and then you know, play that character until you exhausted him, and then you either switch him out or add a new one in, and that's what I did, as much as I could. So yeah, gameplay, I'm gonna give it its 2 points. Graphics and level design. This is tough. This is really tough. The graphics are amazing. I love them. Level design, though, like I said, I had a problem with it. I'm gonna give it no points in that category. Because I just, the levels kind of, you know, it was really repetitive, and that's where I'm gonna take my point off there. And then soundtrack. This is another area, and another thing when I'm infuriated with as well. So, they charged, at least for the, I know for the PC thing, they charged $15 for adding in some soundtracks from the show, and not all of them were good. And they didn't add some, like, you know, great ones that they should have added. Like, they didn't add Beerus' theme, they didn't, or, I don't, like, and, like, there's, like, man, if they would have added some of, like, the intros and stuff, like, Dragon Ball Z Kai Spied It Out, Super's intro, the, Fight Survivor, Ultra Instinct theme. Oh man, that would have been hypish. There's so many good themes that they could have added, but they didn't. And the ones they did add, they charged a total of, you can't buy the theme separately, by the way. They charged a total of $15. And the soundtrack that's normally in the game, it's not that good. So, Bandai was extremely greedy with that soundtrack thing, and along with the soundtrack, just normal soundtrack being not that good, I kind of wanted to actually take off a point of, you know, the game. So, actually should be, give me one quick second. I'll write this down so I can, because I'm talking a lot. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what? Oh, right, okay. Alright, so 3. Give it a point of originality. Gameplay, gave it 2 points. Graphics and level design, 1. Soundtrack. Yeah, because not only was it just not good, they also tried that bull crap with trying to make people pay $15 for the soundtrack. Like, if they added, like, if that was included with the characters that they were adding, even then, though, $15. No, and that was separate. That's unexcusable. I'm going to take off a point for that. So not only is he going to get no points, it's going to get a -1. I'm going to be nice and give it a -1. Fun factor. It's going to get a 2. It's full points in 2. So, now, I arrive at an 8 out of 10. But, I also said that I was gonna take off a stream I deleted because I found out it was gonna be blocked scenes. I didn't know it was gonna be that way. Because when I watched Team 4-Star, they never had that come up. Or maybe I just missed it, but they recorded, I guess they must have recorded through capture card. But I already seen the story, so Bandai, you failed at, you know, people finding out about the story. It's the internet, you can't stop people, you know, and watching people play the game made me want to get it myself. I mean, I wanted it already, but, you know, I played the story again. That just shows you how much I love the game. It's like, I played the whole story again, even though I already saw it, you know. So Bandai, your thing is stupid. Anyway, so I was gonna take off a point for that, but there's so much goodwill in the game that I really, you know, it's not ARP's fault. It's kind of like when EA does things, and, you know, it's not DICE's fault. Because DICE makes good games. I know a lot of my friends, they play a lot of DICE games. And from what I, you know, played of Battlefront 2, it's a good base, but it's just empty. And I feel like a lot of that progression, anyway, I'm just gonna, so the goodwill from this game makes me want to reward ARC and let Bandai slide with the block scenes. However, warning to Bandai, if you ever do this again in another game, I will take off 1 to 2 points off the score, because it's I really want to stream these games. I really enjoy these games. I've enjoyed Ninja Storm 4. I enjoy this game. And in fact, with Ninja Storm, Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution, whatever, you know, 4, we got the dub of the show of Naruto, which, because reasons, we have not gotten the end of Naruto dub yet. The only place where we have dubbed version of that is the game. And without its existence, we would not have that. So if we never get the dub for Naruto, that's where we'll find it. You know, which is kind of sad, because, yeah. Anyway. So, Bandai, you're really lucky that ARC put so much love into this game. Though, you will not get lucky the next time. Because I doubt you will have a game with so much love and care, and I really want to give this game a higher than an 8. But I can't do it. And it's honestly lucky it's getting an 8. Because there's so much goodwill, so much to love. I love it, but in the end, I'm a fair critic. And my final verdict for this game is an 8 out of 10. And it's a game, in my opinion, you need to own. Whether you own it on PS4, whether you own it on PC, whether you own it on Xbox One, whether, you know, whether it's probably going to come to Switch at some point, and that, then hopefully will not suck. this game on the go. Holy crap. Well, I mean, it's technically already on the go, because if you have a gaming laptop like me, but I played it, as you can see, on PS4. So, do I recommend a buy or rental? Okay. If you are a Dragon Ball fan and you like fighting games, you know, you probably have already even bought this game. But if you haven't, what the hell are you doing? You should have bought this already. Buy it. Buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. If you're conscious on money, I'd wait for a sale, then buy it. Buy it, buy it. If you like fighting games, but you don't really care for Dragon Ball, I'd still recommend playing this game. Might even get you into Dragon Ball. I think it will get you into Dragon Ball, honestly. There's so much love in this game. Yeah, I'd rent it. I'd rent it if you're unsure. There are plenty of services that'll let you do that, like Redbox and Gamefly. Do it. And, you know, plenty of other ways to rent. But, or borrowed from a friend. You know, it's honestly a really, really good time. If you got some friends, this game's a blast. So, yeah. Good job, Arc. You made 2 good Dragon Ball games so far. I hope that if we get another Dragon Ball game from you, that it's just as good, if not better. I hope you take this advice and improve upon this stuff. You know, maybe in a patch, man. Like, man, I think what they should do, like, if they're gonna put some, I think what you need to do is you need to put some more songs in the game. Like, get Bandai on it, license some of the soundtrack from the show, put it in the game. Like, more of the great tunes, like the openings and endings. So many people love those openings and endings and stuff from Dragon Ball. Like, get it even from the original. Hell, yeah, go freaky with that you know, get Wrath of the Dragon. So many good things that you can put in. Hell, if you want to get, you know, even freakier, get freaking GT. Because I know there are people who do like GT, weird as it is, but you know what? Do you want to add more soundtrack? But don't charge 15 bucks. That's ridiculous. Charge, if you have to charge, if you have to do it, I go $5. $5 is decent enough. And let people be able to purchase the ones they want, too. That would be even great, like, if you want to buy individual ones that you just want for the game and not have to forcibly buy all of them, let people do that. That's awesome. That'd be awesome. Or, if you want, include them in the fighter pack that you know, like, when you're introducing these new characters. Like, where you just introduced Broly and Bardock, and I know Zamasu's on the way. Introduce them then, like, you know, as a reward for that, maybe. Or give them up for that. Add that, man. The sound, I'd take away the negative point and add it to 0. No. If they get rid of the $15 thing, I'd give them a full 2 points. And that would raise the score to a 10 out of 10. Oh, wait. No, because I took off a point. So it'd be an 11 out of 10. Anyway. If you haven't gotten this game, you're curious or whatever, check it out. The game style and everything. It's amazing. Thank you guys for watching this extremely long review. I love this game. And I love you all. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you all next time.